Greetings and welcome to Rauta's non-metal reviews. While you may expect Jumalhämärä, Twilight of the Gods in English, to present you some of the more bizarre, some groundbreaking, some weird, transcendental, avant-garde-ish, or at least experimental kind of a black metal, this MCD of Enlightenment and Righteousness Part 3 is not exactly black metal at all. And now I know this might come to you as a shock, given that that's exactly what the band is kind of known for and what they used to play, at least back in the early days. But this is a band that has been in the marginal, in the underground for so many years, and it's not doing your typical material. As you can see, this simple digipack features only the lyrics, which are here, grander, long, but then again so is the song, CD, and a very simple package with a nice cover art. It's very artsy, very fartsy. No, just kidding. This is actually a good one. Jumalhämärä has been out there since mid-90s, and they have never been that much active in the album sector. I mean, there are only like 3 albums during the span of more than 25 years, which is quite an interesting take. But that's their path. They have never been that active in recording, not to mention, doing gigs like so many other bands. They have always got their own unique path, and that's not for everybody. That's kind of a guarantee. But like you will see here in Metal Archive's site genre box, it's called experimental black metal and ambient. Now, neither of these are true with this particular release, and I'll explain why. So let's forget the past. Let's focus on this particular release of 18 minutes of music. If I had to give this one a certain genre, I would say it's progressive rock or progressive metal, depending how much you need to have distorted guitars and all that stuff in order to be called metal. Progressive rock or metal doesn't really matter. The thing here is this starts with some beautiful singing. It's very kind of a recognizable voice, not for everybody, mind you, but I like it, and I like how the words get treated here with the vocals and all that stuff, all that singing. The riffs, the music, the composition, the length, well, very, very progressive. It's almost like the song is in a constant motion, rather avoiding kind of a typical patterns when it comes to creating rock music, or metal music for that matter. And that is not for everybody, but those who enjoy clean vocals and nice, detailed music patterns with interesting parts of composition in various ways, be it guitars, drums, or whatever, they might be here in for a treat. Now, I also happen to like progressive music. Sometimes more progressive rock than metal, I guess, being like fan of Pink Floyd and stuff like that. I'm not saying it's like a big thing for me, except for Pink Floyd. I'm just saying beyond extreme metal, there's a lot of space, a lot of room for me to enjoy other genres. And this is the kind of a niche where Jumalhämärä just goes in nicely. The thing here is, it sounds so sweet and soft and beautiful, it almost feels wrong to like it, if you get my drift, coming from the background of black metal, thrash metal, death metal, and so on. And then you have this very nicely sang melodic music with progressive patterns and things like that. Drummer is all the time having interesting ways to take the song to the next phase and all that stuff. And it's going on almost like endlessly until around 18 minutes it's finally done. And luckily so, because this album and song, well, EP and song, starts more powerful ways than how it ends. I'm not saying the end is bad. I'm just saying the first parts are even better. Towards the end, it kind of starts in a slow decline. Not fast and not too steep, but still. And it's kind of a nice that they like, okay, let's cut it here and move on. This is a nice EP, which I liked, and totally got me my pants down. I mean, I was expecting something totally different, yet ended up liking this quite a bit. It's a good EP, but just don't expect anything kind of a black metal of it, and you're pretty good to go. It's an interesting step in the band's career, and definitely some nice, surprising elements filling the whole song here. So give it a go. You will find links provided in the description box. Once again, should you have comments or questions, let me know in the description box. I mean, the comments box, that is, and I'll get back to you. Cheers and bye-bye.